Dextro.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's day in the life of a type 1 diabetic. I wanted to vlog today because, to be honest, I think today is going to be a real struggle with my blood sugars, and I think it's really important to show the difficult days as well, especially with type 1 diabetes. I think I love it when everyone celebrates their wins and stuff on social media, but also I think it's important for people to see the difficulties and the struggles and just how much it can affect our day-to-day lives. And so I thought I would vlog on a difficult day just to kind of show that diabetics aren't perfect and there are so many things that go into managing the condition, and just to kind of, yeah, provide a video that is hopefully relatable to you. So why do I think today is going to be a struggle? Also, this was an insulin bruise and I'm not happy about it. But yeah, so I think today is going to be a struggle because it is my uni results day, woohoo! But uni have not told us a time when our results are going to come back, so I am spending the entire day being anxious until I get my results, which means lots of stress hormones, which makes obviously managing sugars a lot more difficult. Also, because it's my results day, we're going to get a Chinese takeaway tonight, which I am so excited for, but we all know takeaways are next to impossible to manage correctly. So I thought I would vlog that, and so make sure you stick around to the end when I get my takeaway and I'll show you how I manage kind of doing my insulin around a takeaway and overnight insulin after that kind of thing as well. But also that's kind of a secondary reason why today is going to be difficult. There's a whole nother reason why today is going to be difficult, and just warning, this may be TMI if you don't like periods, but basically I really struggle around my periods with my blood sugar management, because when I'm on my period I am so much more insulin sensitive, which when I'm in the sensitive zone is fine and I know what I'm doing, but the transition phases between my normal insulin to my period insulin and then back to my normal insulin is a real struggle for me, because it's never a set pattern. Sometimes I go straight from more insulin to my reduced insulin straight away. Sometimes it's like a gradual decline into needing more or less or whatever. So normally I have 15 units of basal in the morning and 15 in the evening, so like 30 in a day, and then when I'm deep in the kind of period sensitivity it is 11 at each injection, so 22, so it's almost a reduction by a third, so it's quite a lot. I am getting better at managing it, and to be honest, this has only happened to me, or started happening to me, in the last kind of year to 6 months. I don't know why. I never used to notice a change when I was on my period before. But yeah, so basically going into my period this time was like a breeze. I found it so easy, I managed it really well, and I got to my normal period kind of insulin sensitivity really quickly. And then 2 days ago I started going high at around 4 PM, and that happened 2 days in a row. So the first day I thought, okay, maybe I'm getting back to my non-period insulin sensitivity and I need to have more basal insulin, and it happened again the next day, so I was like, right, yeah, okay, I need more basal insulin. In the evening I took 14 units of basal insulin, so kind of 1 unit less than my normal insulin, but 3 units more than I had been having, and I was completely fine all night until about 4 AM, and then it started to rise again, and so I was like, okay, clearly I'm back to needing my full 15 units of insulin. So then yesterday morning I took my 15 units of insulin, then I went to work out and I dropped to 2 point something, and I was like, hey, I can't work out, great. And then all day I kept trying to work out, and every time I went to go and train I went low. So I think I had somewhere between, I had like 4 or 5 hypos in one day yesterday, and I was like, oh, for goodness sake. So I think what had happened that night when I went high was basically I had a massive pasta dish for tea the day before, and I think, to be honest, I was quite hungover, so I had quite a lot of carbs that day, and I think that's why I went high, and not because my sensitivity was decreasing again. So I was like, I know I am getting towards my non-period sensitivity, but I'm not fully there yet. So this morning I had 13 units of my basal insulin, so exactly in the middle between my period and my non-period insulin, so a reduction by 2 units from yesterday. I thought I'd give you that background quickly now so you can understand my decisions. Basically, my aim today is to not go low, because I had so many yesterday. Today, I'm not focusing on perfect control because it's just not possible for me. Today, I don't think. I'm just focusing on not going low. If I start to creep up, I'm leaving it until I know I'm definitely going high before correcting, and I'm going to be really careful and kind of under-inject for my meals until I know whether I'm on the right basal for the day or not. I went low overnight, which was fun. And then I woke up and I was 3.9, so I had some Dextro tablets, and then 10 minutes later I was up to 4. So I had my basal insulin, and I knew I was going to work out, and normally for a leg workout I would have 6 units of insulin, so I had 5 because I was low, and I also waited until right before eating to inject rather than doing the pre-bolus, because I really didn't want to go low before my workout because I needed to train today. Like, I needed it for my mental health. I did go up to 11 during my workout, but I think that's just because I hadn't pre-bolused, but because it came back down really fast. So I was 9 by the end of my workout, and then I stretched, and then I did a scan, and I will insert a clip here of my scan and my post-workout shake. I didn't have any insulin for that because I was dropping quite a lot, and then I also had 3 prunes as well because I really did not want to go low today. And I had my shower, did my makeup, and I did drop to 4, but now I'm back to 6.2 and going up, and it's now like 11:30, so that's where we're at today. I might go high because I haven't had any insulin for the banana and the prunes, but I was going low, but I don't want to correct until I know I am going high. So that is just a not very quick introduction to the day. Sorry, that's a bit rambly. But yeah, I thought I would just give a bit of a background into why today is going to be a struggle, and kind of in case you can relate to any of the issues I'm having today, see how I cope. I might not cope well. Let's just get into the rest of the video, and I will speak to you again the next time I scan, inject or eat, whichever comes first. So after that ramble about not wanting to go low, I am now 9.2 with an arrow going up. So I'm going to take 2 units of insulin, and that should do the trick, I hope. I just got my uni results back and I got a first, and I'm so happy because I worked really hard all year, and then with coronavirus all the exams changed and went really not in my favour, so I'm so happy. But now I'm just like pumped full of adrenaline, and I feel like it's not going to be good for the sugars, but I don't care because I'm just so happy. Yeah, I literally just sat down, so I'm filming for you guys today a video on hypo snacks and the best ways to treat hypos, or what I used to treat hypos, and I was about to film that, and then my results came out, so that's been put on hold for now because having a little self-celebration party. But I'm so happy, and just thought I'd include that in the vlog because it's probably going to influence my sugars massively, and I'm proud of myself, you know? Like 4 whole years came to an end really suddenly, had an exam change really suddenly, and I got what I wanted, and I'm so happy. So I just thought I'd put it on the internet because why not? But yeah, I will probably actually have lunch soon now anyway, so I'll catch up with you guys in a bit, but I just thought I'd come and deliver that news. Now time for lunch. I am going to have a corn, chicken and cheese sandwich and some vegetable sticks and some tangerines as dessert. So for me that is 50 grams of carbs, which would be normally 7 units of insulin on my lunchtime ratios, but like I said, I'm really trying to not go low, and all my hormones are completely crazy today with the adrenaline from my results and the post-period hormones and all that malarkey. So I'm going to only have 5 units, which I think I will need at least 6, but like I said, I really don't want to go low, especially because I've got to drive somewhere in just under 2 hours and I don't want a load to make me late. So yes, I'm going to have 5 units pre-bolus, and then, oh, didn't mention I was 6.8, so my 2 units of correction and some handstands did their job. Yeah, 5 units pre-bolus. Cook. My brain is all over the place today. Not even cooking, I'm just making a sandwich. And I will show you the finished product. So I'm about to set off for this meeting. I have my blood sugar is 5.9 with a straight steady arrow, so that is, honestly, this has been my best sugar day in a while. I think maybe I'm slowly getting back to a normal. But yeah, gonna go to the meeting. I'm not gonna eat anything before because I had lunch like an hour and a half ago. But obviously I'm gonna take snacks in case I do go low, because I don't want to get stuck there and then not be able to drive home. Back from my meeting and have actually gone a bit low, so I'm just going to go in now and have some Dextro tablets, and then I think I will have an apple and one of my homemade muffins that are in the recipe, that my last recipe that I uploaded. I'll tag that to this video. Obviously I don't need all of that to cover the load, but I'm actually really hungry anyway, so I will have that, and then I will inject for some of the carbs. Clearly I am still needing a bit less insulin than normal, so the carbs would normally be, there's 15 grams in the muffin and probably 15 in the apple, so about 30, which would be about 4 units of insulin, but I've gone low and also I'm really insulin sensitive, so I might only have 1, and then see how I go. So I'll have the Dextros, eat the apple, have 1 unit, eat the muffin. Hopefully that will do the trick. Muffin's mouldy, so change of plan. I'm going to have still the apple, but with, bear with, one of my vegan, my protein bars, because I didn't have much protein at lunch, to be fair, so probably makes sense. I just wanted a muffin. But I'm having Chinese later, so it doesn't matter. Just a quick little update. So I had my low snacks and just 1 unit of insulin to cover 4 units of insulin worth of carbs, and I went up to 7.8 and I am now steady at 7.3, so it's been like an hour and a half since I've eaten, so I know I'm not going up anymore. So yeah, that's just a sign of how insulin sensitive I am at the moment, but I think because I know that now, I can manage it a bit better. So it's 5 PM, so we're probably going to order our Chinese soon, because I want to eat early-ish so that I can have time to react with my insulin before I go to bed. And obviously still got to order, I don't know how long it's going to take, so I am buzzing. I haven't had Chinese in so long. But yeah, I will take you guys through my tactics for that when... So James has just gone in to get the Chinese and I can smell it from the car and it smells so good, but I thought I would just go through my tactics. So I've been using my carbs and calories book to do a little guesstimation. From what I can see, this is going to be somewhere between 80 to 100 carbs ish. So I've got egg fried rice, some duck spring rolls, some prawn crackers, and then crispy chili beef and lemon chicken. And so that would be normally 12 units of insulin for me, if well 10 to 12 depending on 80 or 100. But oh my goodness, I hadn't even done my scan. Let me do my scan and I'll come back. So still 7.8 and steady, which is fab. So this Chinese is a 10 to 15 minute drive from my house. So although I'm going to be having 10 to 12 units, what I'm going to do is when James gets back, I'm going to have 3 units and only 3, because obviously then it takes a bit of time to prepare when we get home. And so really highly fatty foods and takeaway foods take like 5,000,000 years to digest. And also I've been going really low today, well not really low, but like been dropping a bit, been quite insulin sensitive today. So yeah, I'll have 3 units now, and then after I've eaten I'll wait 45 minutes and scan and then see if I need more insulin, and then I'm just going to keep doing that every 45 minutes until bed. And then I will likely, depending on how much insulin I've had by then, do a more basal overnight to sort the kind of takeaway extra effect. But I will check in of course before I do that. And yes, don't worry, I will show you my Chinese, not to give you food envy, but I'm so excited. So you will have just seen that I've just already done my next injection for that meal. So straight after eating I was 10.2 and with a diagonal line going up. So I've had 2 more of my possible 10 to 12 units of insulin, and I'm just going on a little walk to help digest because I ate quite a lot of food. But yeah, so my plan here on out, like I said, is to just keep checking every 45 minutes. I'm not going to check more often than every 45 minutes because obviously it takes a while for insulin to kick in, and I don't want to over inject and kind of correct the same thing twice and end up going low, because I don't really want to eat anymore today now. So I've just gone a little walk to help digest, also help the insulin kick in a bit faster. And then so it's just after 7 now and I'm due to have my basal insulin at 8 PM. My plan for that is to have a bit extra than normal because there will still be some Chinese bubbling away in my belly overnight and digesting long into the night. So like I said, last night I had 14 units of insulin, basal insulin. I did end up going low, but I reckon I'm going to have 15 tonight because I only went slightly low last night, and I do want a little bit extra to cover the Chinese. So I'll keep an eye until bed. I'm probably also going to set an alarm for 3 AM, not going to lie, just because I want to check that everything's going okay, not going low, also not going high. Just back from my walk and thought I would update you. So I did go up to 12 because I only had 3 units of bolus before my Chinese, and then I did have 2 more, like I said, went on my walk, and I'm already back down to 9 and dropping. So that seems to be working really well so far. Obviously I know, like, on the regular I don't really want to be going up to 12, but for a Chinese that's not bad. So I reckon I will drop and then probably start to come up again in about an hour or 2. So yeah, I thought I'd just come up and update you. It's half an hour until I do my basal, and I am going to do 15 units of basal. But yeah, other than that I think I will end the vlog here because I just want to go and enjoy the rest of my celebration evening. But of course I will just show you on the screen any further bonus injections I do if I start to go up again. But yeah, I hope this video has been useful for you guys, if you can kind of relate to a tricky day. My day actually didn't end up being too tricky, which was nice, but I feel like I really over exaggerated at the beginning. But yeah, and I hope you've learned a few tips about takeaways and doing a delayed bolus and maybe even having extra basal overnight and all that kind of thing. All of these tips you can apply next time you treat yourself to a little takeaway. But yeah, that is it from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.